Hello and welcome to a new video. Today we'll be using our access here to publish services. We'll be working with a different domain than the one we've used before. So let's head over to Settings, into Certificates, and set up our new domain. This time it'll be *soniclab.es. We select our private edge network, which we've previously installed in an earlier video. Then we update our DNS server with the CNAME records required here. After completing that step, we validate and it shows up as green. Starting from now, we can head over to a hosted website and just like we always do, assign a name to it. To this new site, then we pick our network. Here it's Ubuntu Access Tier 0. And you can see the domain we just set up shows up right here. We've just set up our new system certificate and now we're adding the IP address, in this case 172.168.102.1, along with the destination port for the machine. Over there we'll be dealing with an unsecured certificate, but we'll take care of that in the setup. An unsecured certificate and choose the domain we're going to use for publishing, as well as set up the host through which we'll provide that service. Then we attach a policy, this time a very lenient one, and we hit save and validate. Once the validation is done and it's all saved, our host is now up and running, so we can head straight to our browser, type in nsmsoniclab.es, and there you have it. We're taken straight to here. We are getting into the management of an NSM, which, as you're aware, is the centralized management of firewalls. If we navigate to the home menu and click on events, you'll notice that these access attempts are being logged, including the user who has accessed through this new service. Similarly, if we don't have another domain, we can create a subdomain to manage access through this tier. We'll need to register the subdomain like we did before. In this case, we're using *tier sonicspain.net as our domain. We pick our network and then we have to update our DNS server with the two CNAMEs shown here. After we've validated that, we go about it in the usual way. We add the new website host. It needs to have a unique name, not one we've used before. We are going to publish the same thing. We select our network, Ubuntu Access Tier, and here we can see both domains with the same IP address and host, so we use the standard port 443. We choose the domain, now it's tier@sonicspain.net, and the host name can be the same, nsm tier@sonicspain.net. We set up an access policy is set, we hit save, and once that's saved, we can pop open a new tab in our browser. Once we paste the text, we can see that access is granted. Heading back to the CSE console, we'll check out the events log, just like usual, focusing on the access events. In this instance, the event for the central team was reported by the access tier, Ubuntu Access Tier 0. Well, that's what I had to show you today in this short video. I hope it's been as helpful as always. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much.